Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Jandapanda Treasures. Not sure when this video is going to be going up, but I'm making this on August 17th. Anyway, I did get some lots in and I thought I'd go ahead and show them. I got this trinket box engraved with EP. But it had stuff in it. And what was in it was nice and cushy. Were a bunch of cufflinks. So there's that. This is kind of a set. Some old cufflinks. A little angel cherub thing happening. A awareness ribbon. An old button that looks military. The backing to something. Some more cufflinks. These are stone. I don't know what that material is. It looks like inlaid, like these look Italian. Like a mosaic situation with glass. And there's these. These are fancy. This is a charm you probably get from a cruise line. A pair of dolphins. And it actually is ready to go. It's got like a little lobster claw thing. I don't know if it's sterling. I don't know. An old watch. Well, this says Peugeot. I don't know if there's a value there. I will look it up if it's anything. If not, I'll just put it in my watch pile. This is a bracelet made of watch material, like well, it's just a link. No other marks. It looks like steel. There's an arrow here, 2 arrows. Arrow, arrow, arrow. There's more arrows on this side, so anyway. Okay. These are a pair of holiday earrings, missing 2 red stones there, and they weren't in here. I looked. A little cat's eye stone stick pin. Yes. I thought I had 2 of these. This is a Trifari earring. It may be on the table here. I'll just keep an eye out. So while I'm cleaning up my mess, and here is just a link, a backing. Those always come in handy. And this looks like it has a prayer on the back. Well, let's see what it says. Joy to the girl who's born in, what does that say? Time? June. It says June. And pearl. Okay, so this must be some sort of a birthstone type situation. This is on, I believe it is a tangled chain. No, I think it is gold over sterling, like vermeil. So there's that. See if I can get it untangled quickly. There we go. So there's a tag here. Sterling. So this is for May. So I will most likely keep the chain. And then what else was in here? 3 mystery stones that don't go to anything that's missing anything. If it would be this piece, but I don't see anything else that could have a missing stone, so I'm going to keep those aside. So, and then this has a nice little stone, and that's a bezel set. It's a nice big heart too. So let's see. Right now, the widest is 6 inches, the tallest is 5.5 inches, and the depth, or this depth, is going to be about 1 inch, and I would say usable depth is 1.5 inches maybe from inside. Anyway, so I've got those. Now, I also have, keep those right there, don't move, don't move. These items. I cleaned these up. These are glass. And I'm kind of glad I did because they're pretty awesome. I mean, they could maybe use another once over with some Windex and a paper towel, which I may or may not do. And there's still a little bit of stuff in there, but these are Western Germany, and these are glass, and they kind of go up the ears like that. And is that one marked? Or is this one marked? Oh, this is the one that's marked. Western Germany. This is like a lemony yellow glass. So those are kind of cool. Put those back over here. I did get some turquoise. This is marked Mexico ATI 925. And the chain appears to be sterling as well. And this is a nice chain. It's like a triple chain. A nice big long piece of turquoise. Three inches from bail to, oh, a little, yeah, 3 inches from bail to bottom. You can see the, yeah, there's a lot in there, but this is beautiful. So there's that one. I have a pair of earrings. I don't know what stone that is. It doesn't look like turquoise to me. Get you a closer look. I mean, it could be. I don't know the characteristics of all of them. It says 925 on the back, and that's it. And the last piece in this particular lot, this says Macy's. I don't know if this just happens to be the card that they stuck it on. It's open on the back, so this indicates to me that it's not native. And it definitely needs some tarnish removal. Those are pretty little turquoise earrings, which makes me think that, yeah, they probably got it from Macy's. I don't know what the price was. What do you think? I wonder if it's salvageable. Does that say like 55? Yeah, they scratched off the price. And I don't know how old it is. I can't read codes. It might be, you know, February 2006. Not quite sure. So, and judging by the tarnish, they've been in storage for a while. So I'll put them back in this box. Is there anything else in here? Any like little tiny rhinestones? I don't know. How did this fit in there? There we go. I'm just gonna, for safekeeping, put those guys in there. It's nice and cushy. This was in here. And so were these guys. So they are safe. Anyway, so this is like a pre-sale. What does it say on here? The style of your life, Dillard's. Oh, it says Dillard's. Okay, Dillard's box. All right, put that over here. These guys. Okay, now, I did purchase a Betsy lot. This is a huge-o alligator. It still has like the remnants of a price tag on it. Interesting thing, in this particular lot, they were all jammed in a bag. And when I emptied the bag, I found 2 tiny rhinestones at the bottom. I thought there might have been another one, but there's 2 tiny little rhinestones. You might not be able to see them, but they're little itty bitty from this lot. So I'm gonna check out each piece and make sure that nothing's missing. So, but Betsy Johnson is wonderful, whimsical. This one has a drop. Well, it's a kind of a weird drop, so we're gonna do it that way, just in case. So choker size. It's kind of unfair to do it this way, but see, because it's going up to 7 inches. It's adjustable up to, and the sizing is relative because of this big guy right here. So an 8-inch drop. And then let's do full length because that's also telling. So the shortest is actually 18 inches at the shortest. At the longest is 21 inches. So I don't know. I'll have to put it on the bust and see how it looks. But this one is fabulous. Before I go any further, I'm going to put these stones just into this bag. So I got a nice big alligator. Okay, more Betsy. This just happened to be a Betsy lot I picked up. And again, we are looking for missing stones in this lot. I know I already saw one in one piece that's missing. Several, actually. But yeah, all of these are marked Betsy. This one happens to be a butterfly. Really cute. With a frog. Ladybug. A bee. Another butterfly and a flower. The designs are just so incredible, and these are like that painted enamel stuff. Whoops. Just knocked down there. Okay, so this goes like so. Let's look and see if there's any missing rhinestones from this little chain. I mean, as a reseller, it bugs me. But, you know, end user, it's kind of up to you. So I will leave. So here's the actual drop from here to here. And so there we go. Measuring is a challenge. And again, things don't fit us the same way, like like other people. So this is, I would say, is this a 7 from, no, it's an 8, but it can go up to a 9. So it's 16 to 18 inches. Froggy on a heart. And there was nothing missing on this one that I could tell. Leave a note in the comments if you see anything missing on any of these items. I would appreciate it because, you know, we can't catch everything. Okay, so this piece right here, this kind of feels like glass. This is a heavy, heavy piece. So I'm gonna get my trusty microscope and look at that flower with the rhinestones. See if anything is missing. So far, so good. So this looks intact. It's a big statement piece. And it's going to be hard to measure this just because of the curvature here, but I can get you maybe a drop or something. And these look like they might be little rhinestones too. They're set. They're like little beads that are set in those flowers. This is in really good shape. And there's the back. Love the chain. Chain's really nice. Okay, so from here to here, the drop. 7-inch drop, but again, it's relative because of this curve here. And then you have, it can be, how does that work? I don't know. It doesn't, it's not making sense to me. So let's do it this way. I'm sure it works fine once it's on your neck, how things work out. So from here to there is 15 3/4 maybe, and up to 18 and a half. So, like I said, this part here is messing with the measurements. And it all looks good. That's an amazing piece of jewelry right there. Here's a cute little elephant, little Betsy elephant. I was just looking for whimsical, fun jewelry, and Betsy's jewelry always comes up. Always. Sometimes we just need a little bit of happiness in our life, you know? Elephants make you happy. Alligators make you happy. At least, you know, cartoon ones. Oh, this is a bead enhancer, so I don't know if this is Betsy. The chain is Betsy, but I don't know if this is Betsy. It's a bead enhancer. And there's no mark on it, so I can't say it's Betsy. Somebody could have put this on the chain. No elephant. Well, while I was on pause, I was playing with my UV light, and these guys right here kind of glow, the orange. I'm not sure about the teeth, maybe. The enamel on the frog here and the ladybug, they glow. And over here, oh, I was going to show you this one next. And then over here, these glow. My goodness. It's really cool. And then I was also looking at the piece of paper that came with it, and it says Betsy Johnson and Kate Spade. I didn't see any Kate Spade in this lot. So that's interesting. Okay. On we go. Let's make sure there's nothing missing here. This is quite similar to this butterfly. You can see comparison here. Cute little heart. Same situation here. Most likely the same length. So I got a couple of like items. All right, let's look at this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in my Halloween lot. I don't see anything missing from here. These are glass, AB coated. Half of it's stretchy, and of course there's the name tag. This is kind of cool that they put netting over the rhinestone there. This one, let me see if those are tiny, tiny little stones. So let's see if there's anything missing. It looks like there might be a pink one missing. I don't know. It's hard to tell. So this is strong magnification. I don't see anything yet. Thought maybe there was one missing there, but no. It doesn't look like anything's missing out of that little guy. Anything else? Oh, yes. The Queen. Visually, I don't see any of the AB rhinestones missing. So let's take a closer look. Yeah, I don't normally clean things unless it's so filthy to make it look better for the camera. I don't see anything missing there either. Nothing missing on the rosette. This is a stretch, so yeah, and then it has a lot of extra stuff hanging from it. So let's see what the glow is on this, if it glows. No, no glow. Next up, all right, this one I'm suspicious of. I can get it untangled. Okay, what does it say on here? It's a Betsy. It's a beautiful necklace, multi-chain. Oh my goodness. And the chain is kind of wrapped around the rosette there. This is another statement. Let's see if I can get that apart and undone. All right, I'm suspicious that there might be something missing here. Nothing missing. I Oh, there's a big stone missing right there. This is probably worth it for me to put a stone in there. I mean, I do have these. I've got 4 stones here. And there's a green one there that would probably work in there. It's a huge pendant. Is there anything missing here? Nope. Don't see anything missing. And then look at this pretty chain. Oh my goodness. Nice and flat. It should drop on it. "7-inch drop." Wow. But it does have an extender and a piece of hair. Ugh. And you can add another 3 inches. So, and then the pendant, which is huge, it's 3 inches from bail to end. But yeah, that's the only snag there is this right there. These are interesting cabochons. Again, if you see anything, just put it in the comments. I read all my comments. All right, anything else? Yes. Look at this monster. Okay, there, I did notice when I took this out that there was some missing. So we will go over this. This is the articulated leopard. Still has his eyes. There's a stone up on top there. Has all the stones in the nose, all the stones in the ears, all the stones on the legs, on the bow. Let's look at the torso. All the stones there. Appears like all the stones are on his back, on his hind leg. Yeah, they all look like these are all there on his behind. Yes, this is where it's the sticky wicket. There's a stone missing there. A stone, stone, stone. So, yeah, and I don't think I have enough stones in here. I think I have 2 tiny itty bitty ones. So I will attempt to effect those repairs and find some stones on this guy. This is heavy. And, okay, what's on this side? Nothing. Just a station. This is rather long. I don't know, how much were these when they were first came out? I bet they were a couple $100. 13.5 inches, no more than that because it's fully extended. 14 inches on the drop. You can shorten it a little. And if you want to make it even shorter, you can add a jump ring here and here just to make it work for the length you want it. But that's almost whole, and this is not a difficult fix. I just have to find the AB rhinestones that go in there. I have 2. I have a collection of rhinestones, so I'll see what I can find, because they also have to be the right size. Okay, so I think that's all I have to show right now. I did not see any Kate Spade in this lot. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can email me, jandapanda@comcast.net. If you are new and you would like to purchase anything or have an interest, in purchasing in the future, you can email me with your PayPal. I also take Cash App and Zelle, although I don't use them frequently, so I have to, it takes me a little bit of time to, process that through. I know it's easy once you get the hang of it, but I don't think anybody's ever worn this alligator. If they did, it might have been only once, because this is where the price tag would be. He's cool. And then this one. Just these two over here have stone issues. Everything else looks good, unless you tell me. And I will be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.